Hey everybody, I'm Dr. J with the WBER Alternative Milestones playlist for the week of April 12th, the fifth of these playlists. I'm here, the only YouTube channel that matters, and we just finished the milestones for last Sunday. Florence and the Machine right there with the song Ship to Wreck from their third studio album, How Big, How Blue, How Beautiful. And it was 5 years ago on Sunday. The band was performing at Coachella, and Florence, who is known for being kind of exuberant on stage, she was enjoying jumping off the stage and mingling with the crowd while she landed weird on one of those attempts and ended up breaking her foot. She did continue and finish the show. She didn't miss any time, but she did have to tone things down. Kind of like when Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters, when he broke his ankle and had to sit on the throne for a while. Let's see. Before that, 4 albums all celebrating 15 years on Sunday. Of Montreal released their 7th album. That was called the Sunlandic Twins. And we heard the song Requiem for OMM2. And speculation was that OMM stands for Of Mice and Men. The song may be related to that book if you dig hard enough into the details. Cog before that released their debut album, The New Normal, 15 years ago on Sunday, and we heard Run from that album. Cog, an Australian band. They were on a bit of a hiatus, but recently reformed. And they have 2 albums out. Both of them were produced by Sylvia Massey. She's got a long list of very well-known credits to her name, including Tool early work, their first EP, Opiate, and their first album, Undertow, also produced by Sylvia Massey. The National before that with Abel from their 3rd album, Alligator, 15 years on Sunday. That album was their first made after they all gave up their day jobs and decided to be full-time rock stars. So I guess that worked out for the National. And the 4th of those albums, American Hi-Fi. Their album Hearts on Parade was their 3rd. The song we heard there was The Geeks Get the Girls. And before that, Rush. Twice. And you may ask yourself, or ask me, why twice? The answer is, besides their being awesome, they had 2 milestones this past Sunday. 36 years ago on Sunday, Rush released their 10th album, Grace Under Pressure. We played Bryn Lenses from that one. And 39 years ago on Sunday, Rush was invited by the Kennedy Space Center to view the liftoff of the first space shuttle mission, Space Shuttle Columbia. And that ended up inspiring the song Countdown from their Signals album. So we played both of them. And they actually have a 3rd milestone this week. This is the 7th anniversary of their long overdue induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And if you have not seen their acceptance speech from their induction, you really should. Alex Lifeson kills it. Blah, 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 blah. Before Rush, we heard Young Americans from David Bowie, the title track from his 9th album. And 45 years ago on Sunday, Bowie surprisingly announced his retirement. This was his 2nd time retiring. And he announced it in a Playboy interview that was done by Cameron Crowe, of all people. But he said, I have to read this. I've rocked my role. It's a boring dead end. There will be no rock and roll, no more rock and roll records or tours from me. The last thing I want to be is some useless effing rock singer. It lasted about 6 months. And then he was back at it. And it obviously went for a very long time. And we started that set off with All Mixed Up from 311 in honor of singer Nick Hexum, who turned 45 on Sunday. And up next, we have milestones from Monday, and we start with Green Day on the only YouTube channel that matters.